Folks, welcome back to Nostalgianomics. Have I got a play today? This set reminds me of a little set back in Sun and Moon that nobody liked. And because nobody liked it, Pokemon didn't print more of it. And the set sat on Walmart and Target shelves until the clearance stickers got slapped on it. And somehow, some way, it did disappear over time to some poor soul. And then years later, it became one of the most expensive specialty set ETBs in all of Pokemon. And we are seeing similarities happen with the set in Scarlet Violet era. So I'm going to go ahead and give you all the data, all the research I've done, and you guys can make your own decisions. That's all it is. Hope you enjoyed the video. Before we do that, we're going to start out with today's video sponsor. It is Arizona TCG. If you have graded cards to sell, make sure to pack them all up, send them to Arizona TCG. They'll do all the work of selling for you, send you a big fat check at the end. They run everything through their 100% positive feedback, 18,000 items sold, almost 4,000 follower eBay store, and they only charge you 13.5%, which is about the same, if not better than what it's going to cost you to sell everything on eBay after shipping materials, all that good stuff. So make sure to check out Arizona TCG. The link will be in the description and the comment section below. You guys ready? Are you ready? Boom! Bombshell. Shrouded Fable. Hear me out. Many of you already clicked out the video, but everyone that's still here, hear me out. There are 3 cases of Shrouded Fable left on the entire market. They are starting to move up little by little. They were selling in the 7s, now a couple sold in the 9s, but they're gone. They're just gone. eBay, there's 1 sealed case and there's 1 open case. Everything else is PC ETBs. You literally can't even get your hands on a sealed case of Shrouded Fable for under $850 plus. Not only that, we're 4 cases away from what we know as the open market of eBay TCG Player being wiped out. Not even be able to get your hands on 1 case of Shrouded Fable ETBs. This is the reality we find ourselves in 2025. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying your stay. The Shrouded Fable booster bundle displays. Now, it's similar to Prismatic, how they only release the 10 bundle display, the ones we know, like the 151s and things, in the UK. The one they released here was the 20 count bundle display, and those were the big square ones. They still had 6 packs, they're just different packaging. However, they're gone. They're gone. I have no filters on, by the way. They're gone. Last one sold for $900, $750. On eBay, there's 1 available. This is the UK version. It's $510, 1 day and 7 hours left, and that's it. There's no other bundle display cases or displays left. They're all gone. Here's some of the recent sales. If you do the math of about $600 on a bundle display of 10 bundles with 6 packs, that's over $10 a pack for Shrouded Fable. Let that sink in. The loose packs are going for $750, and to be honest with you, there's probably less than 200 packs available under $8 now. Less than $2 or less than 200 packs under $8. Guys, these packs are being worth more than some of the best booster box sets right now. It's insanity. The Kingdra and Greninja boxes are already out in the stratosphere because the promo cards are so valuable, and they're going for $300 and $400 in PSA 10s, so that makes sense. So basically, you're left with a regular ETB outside of a case or a bundle outside of a case, both of which are going for over $8 a pack, even when you take out the promo card. This is kind of ridiculous, guys. And what I have to say about it is, we've seen it before. When people talk about things that are unprecedented, this is not one of those times. Dragon Majesty was the exact same way. I would know, I was there. Nobody wanted this set. This set got slapped with so many clearance stickers, they couldn't drop the price anymore. They were basically begging people to take it, giving it away because nobody liked the freaking set. Now, other than Shining Legends and Generations, I believe this is the 3rd most valuable ETB of a specialty set in all of Pokemon. More expensive than Hidden Fates. More expensive than Celebrations. All the above. And honestly, until recently, it was actually more expensive than Shining Legends. Shining Legends, luckily, just went on a run. This was the second most expensive ETB in the entire Pokemon. Specialty sets of Pokemon, I should say. It's selling in the mid to low 700s. And the lowest list now is, now it's getting a little lower. It's $650. So you can actually pick up a little lower than what the recent sales have been. However, still very expensive. The set, just like Shrouded Fable, not a lot to talk about. Very weak. The biggest hit is this Ultra Necrozma Gold card, which literally is less than a $100 card. Less than a $100 card. You got a Rainbow Reshiram, Rainbow Salamence, this Full Art Zinnia. There's just not a lot in the set. I mean, look at this. A Hollow Charizard made it on the front page at a few bucks, right? You have a Prism Star Victini at a few bucks. An Altaria GX, a regular GX card, which is equivalent to a regular EX card, is on the front page of hits of a $600, $700 ETB. So when you think Shrouded Fable can't get there, look back to Dragon Majesty. Also, think about this. Is Pokemon really going to reprint Shrouded Fable? They're reprinting Prismatic into the ground, remember? 151. Are they going to reprint Paldean Fates? It needs it. What about Twilight? It's $300 a box, right? Paldea Eval's $400. Destined Rivals, brand new. It's already almost $350. You got Mega Evolutions. You got the next set. Are they going to have time and print capacity to print Shrouded Fable? Are they even going to want to print more Shrouded Fable after how ill it was received? Could be very scarce, just like Dragon Majesty, guys. There's also a singles play. So here's Shrouded Fable. In my opinion, again, it's all my opinion, I don't think the Earthen Vessel is going to hold up. I think once it becomes less playable, it'll drop. I don't know how these gold basic energies are up this high. In my opinion, the play makes sense for the Persian and the Houndoom. The Persian and the Houndoom have ran before. I think they can run again. The Phesandipity's up there, but in my opinion, I think Persian and Houndoom, both the arts and the Pokemon are more sought after than the Phesandipity. And the illustration rares, because they're harder to grade, they've been doing better. They've been doing better overall than the SIRs in this era, especially when you have very good illustrations in the set. The Persian. Let's look at the Persian. So the Persian Raw, if you guys know anything about technical analysis, it's basically studying the charts, right? If you look at technical analysis in the stock market, you can actually sort of recognize chart patterns, and more times than not, it holds true. This is a chart that screams accumulate, meaning buy. The reason is it used to sit in the mid-20s at its lows. It had a massive spike, right, up to the $75, and a massive drop back down to the 30s. It's been going stagnant now for months, right? Which means it's no longer dropping and it's not rising yet. That is what tells you it's time to accumulate, because no eyes are on it, no action's being had. These are the times to move into things. Again, not telling you to buy anything. I'm telling you, based on the chart pattern, this is usually times to buy things. That's all I'm saying. All right. It's going for in the mid-30s right now is what you can pick it up at. The Houndoom chart looks exactly the same. Big spike, big drop, consolidating. Okay? It's going in the low 30s. Here is eBay's back end. If you don't know how to get here, go to your selling portal, go to research, go to product research. You can type in any card or item, and it'll give you all of the sales. It'll even tell you what stuff ended for, if it did get a best offer accepted. It's all done through eBay, so all the data is reliable and accurate. Basically, before the big rise, this card in a PSA 10, the Persian in a PSA 10, was selling around $100. It spiked to over $400. Multiple sales happened in the high and mid 300s and dropped all the way back to the low 100s. Okay? Again, same pattern. It's consolidating right now, not doing a lot. Now, the recent sales of Persian have been around $200 or a little under $200. And on the market right now, it shows that there are only like 5 left, 225, 240, 250. However, make sure you search around, because I type in Persian 78 PSA 10, but some people list it differently. So when you scroll down, there's another one here at 200. There's one here at auction. There's one here from Canada. So just make sure you scroll down and look around. You might be able to find other ones that are just listed a little differently, but they are getting much more scarce. There are fewer and fewer on the market every day on these Persians, which tells me it's probably going to go on another run because of the low availability of the PSA 10s and the low availability of product. The Houndoom's the same way. Here's the Houndoom pattern. It had a really big run from the beginning, dropped all the way off under $100 a 10. It jumped up into the high 200s, mid 200s, and now it's kind of hanging out in the lower 100s. The Houndoom right now These are the recent sales. Somewhere in the mid, I would say like low to mid 100s is what it's going for, about 150-ish range. And then on the market right now, it looks like the lowest you can find outside of auctions are in the mid, I would say 150 to 160 range. So that's the Houndoom. Again, guys, I want to be very clear. I'm just giving you the data, not telling you to buy Houndoom, not telling you to buy Persian, not telling you to buy Shrouded Fable. I just think there's some pretty weird consistencies with what happened with Dragon Majesty, with what could be happening with Shrouded Fable right now. And I also think some of these, very good artwork, relatively popular Pokemon that are illustrations are starting to reach, in my opinion, buy signals. And so I just like to give that research to you guys. What I do, that's what I do, guys. I create content. I know people think I have all these this malicious intent with my content, trying to do things with it. I'm just giving you the data that I find. I'm showing you, and you guys can make your own decisions. So I will say, I'll shill for myself. If you guys are going and picking anything up, it literally costs you nothing, but I have affiliate links in the description always. I'm sure a lot of you guys always see them. There's an eBay link. There's TCG Player link. If you are going to pick anything up, if you click those, it helps me out. It costs you nothing. Always appreciate that. And always appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're not. And continue to have a fantastic Labor Day weekend. See you guys all back here in the next one. We're out.